Hi again, everybody. Chris Lewis here for another great day in Falcon Country. A lot of Falcon pride on display, and this one is especially about Falcon pride because we hear it get yelled by this particular individual quite often during athletic events. Gia Dilts, cheerleading, is with us today. And Gia, you're going to be signing your letter shortly, but first, couple questions for you. Number one, who's with you today?
My sister, Anastasia, and my mom, Andrea.
Well, it's great of you guys to be here with her, celebrating this. What got you into cheerleading, and how long have you been doing it?
I started cheerleading in 7th grade, and honestly I started cheering because my mom told me that I needed something else other than gymnastics in case it didn't work out, and that's actually what happened. Gymnastics didn't work out, and I had cheerleading to fall back on.
So cheerleading was your fallback, and you end up going to college as a cheerleader.
Yes.
That's interesting. Now, one question I always like to ask students who are signing, if there was a favorite player or someone you tried to model your game after. Now, obviously, not a whole lot of cheerleaders out there that are famous aside from America's sweethearts, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. So is there anyone that stuck out as far as, inspired you as a cheerleader?
Not anyone in particular, but I would always watch the Ohio State cheerleaders. They were kind of someone I was always interested in.
Okay, so you had a team that you enjoyed watching.
Yeah.
Very cool. Any coaches that you've had in particular who have helped you become a better cheerleader, and also what makes a good cheerleader?
Definitely Coach Williams. When she took over the team, she really helped me grow as a cheerleader, and she's honestly the reason that I'm going to college to be a cheerleader.
Oh, well, good for Miss Williams. Very cool. But what makes a good cheerleader?
I think what makes a good cheerleader is not only like having good motions and good spirit, but really supporting your team that you're cheering for. Because if you don't have like that support and that heart in what you're doing, then it doesn't matter.
Good answer. And cheerleading, how in the world do you measure improvement? It's not one of those sports where, you're going to work out or, run or whatever. So how do you know when you're getting better as a cheerleader?
For me, I know that I'm getting better usually when I gain a new tumbling skill or it becomes a lot easier for me. And then really just every year at tryouts is how I measure how well I'm doing every year.
Okay. So on top of that, what has been your biggest accomplishment as a cheerleader?
Making varsity as a junior, because I really didn't think that I was going to, and then when I made it, it was just like a huge accomplishment, and it really pushed me to want to improve throughout the year, and it brought me to becoming a college cheerleader.
So how did you feel when you found out you made varsity?
I was really, really shocked. I really thought that I was not making varsity that year.
Well, congratulations that you did make varsity. And with making varsity, you are moving on to cheer at?
The University of Akron.
The University of Akron. So you are going to be a zip. Now, as a cheerleader, do you have to know what a zip is?
Yeah.
Do they teach you that?
Yeah.
Because that's one thing, nobody knows what a zip is. I know they have a kangaroo at Akron.
Yes.
And do you see yourself maybe trying to be Roo at some point in college, the mascot?
Think so.
No? Sticking with cheerleading, huh?
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, sign away. Gia Dilts, everybody. The University of Akron's latest member of their cheerleading squad. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And what made you choose Akron?
For one, it wasn't far away from home. It was like a way for me to get out on my own, but also I could come home whenever I wanted to. and it has a great pre-med program that'll help me with my future. And the environment of the campus and their cheerleading team in general was just a place that I knew that I wanted to be.
Really? And I've been to Akron for events that haven't been athletic events, and it seems like their cheerleaders are always there. Mm-hmm. So do you see yourself, being a part of a lot of the stuff that happens off the field?
Yeah, I hope to do a lot of things outside of athletics while I'm there.
Now, in college, are you a cheerleader not only for one season? For example, will you be cheering just football season, or is it basketball season and, on
it'll
year
be
round?
Football season, basketball season, and sometimes they cheer at volleyball games. And then
really?
they go to nationals every year.
Nationals? And what do you see yourself doing at nationals?
I hope to make MAT for my first year. I really hope to be able to travel with the team to go to nationals.
And for those that don't know, what is MAT?
It just means that the entire team doesn't go to nationals. You have to, throughout the season, prove that you have the abilities to go to nationals, and they pick only a select few to go.
And what do you think the biggest difference will be as a cheerleader in college compared to in high school? Have you thought about that?
Probably just the difficulty of everything, transitioning, because college cheer is kind of different than high school. So some of the things that I've learned here won't really be the same in college.
Well, I'm sure you're going to have a blast, and that you've already beaten me to the next question, which is pre-med. So knowing your major, what do you hope to have as your specialty once you get out of pre-med?
I hope to eventually become a cardiologist.
Oh, okay. That's not something you hear everybody wants to do. I don't know if I can handle all that blood. Do you think you're ready for that?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Congratulations again, Gia Dilts, the newest Akron Zip.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, everybody, and thank you for tuning in and enjoying this moment with Gia.